What's up, guys?
We live.
It is the first Sunday of football.
Sunday fun day.
Eagles won. I don't think you even checked.
I did not check.
Eagles won.
Because do the Eagles check on me when I'm I don't know, winning life? No, they don't. That's what my dad always says. He's like, they don't care about you, so why do you care so much about them?
I kind of am starting to think that way a little bit too. Well, why do we care so much about sports? My life used to be sports.
Yeah. My issue is still why we pay them that much.
Because they're worth it. Free market. You get what you're worth. What's up, y'all?
Hi, Ethan.
So, yesterday if you guys didn't check out the podcast, there's a new one live. It's all about keto supplements. And we actually met with the guy that we interviewed in that podcast yesterday. Hung out with him, had a good lunch, chatted with him. Really good knowledge of supplements. It's cool. And he's just getting into keto, so he's like applying all his knowledge towards keto. Hello from Hurricane Irma.
Oh, be safe, everyone.
Yeah.
Please do the keto-ass impression.
That might be my best acting role yet.
That is. It's better than the Meat Man, too.
You better still be a Lions fan,
He
man.
was never a Lions fan.
I've always been a Vikings fan. Randy Moss was my childhood.
He converted to Eagles, though, because I converted to Michigan.
So how's everything going with Hurricane Irma? Is that okay? You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
It made landfall?
Yeah, I was at the dog park and I met someone who has 10 people from Florida staying with her, and 2 of them are just people she saw on Facebook needed somewhere to stay.
Did she let them stay?
Yeah. She invited them. She's like, I don't know you, but you guys are welcome to stay.
Survival situation.
Yeah. Which is incredible. We are starting No Carb Week tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the title of the video. We just thought of that. We're doing a 1-week zero carb challenge. You know there's a lot of people that do zero carb keto?
Yeah. We're not big proponents of that because we love vegetables.
We think you should also be healthy.
And avocados. So yeah.
But we're going to try it for a week. I feel like I might notice a little bit more energy and mental clarity and stuff doing the zero carb.
Yeah, I think I won't feel as healthy though, just because we have vegetables every day.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be the only negative. But yeah, I think less carbs will just be...
Julia's just got a sock.
He just ran into Matt's closet. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the week has in store for us.
It's basically meat, fat, and maybe some cheese, basically just meat and fat. I guess we have to figure this out.
Yeah.
I have to do a little research.
Because a lot of people do heavy whipping cream and cheese and stuff, which has trace carbs, so it adds up with a zero carb diet. So we still have to figure out the parameters that we're going to stay in.
So I think in total it will be under 10 total carbs, 8 to 10 total carbs.
Maybe not even
daily.
that much. I feel for me, maybe 3 to 5.
Yeah.
No avocados, no broccoli, no zucchini.
So, and just so you guys know, when we do these live things, our YouTube actual videos are a little bit trailing our current life. So this video, we're gonna film it for a week, so it might not come out for 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know.
Ooh, you love the pre-workout? That's awesome, Chris.
Pump. Is it fine to snack on peanuts every now and then?
Absolutely.
Count it in your macros, yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Are you going to do a meal plan prep to share for the zero carb thing? No, we'll probably just do a vlog to share and you can kind of deduce what we're doing from there maybe.
No veggies? What about fatty liver concern? We're only doing it for a week.
Does no veggies cause fatty liver?
And even if that's, we're not doing it for an extended period. It's just a week because we don't do zero carbs. So this is something new for us to experiment with and see the result.
Yeah, we might make a few recipes about this. I've been eating under 10 grams of carbs for 11 months now. How are you liking that? Dr. Berg says keto without veggies causes fatty liver. Interesting. I'll look into that.
Do you use or recommend any natural toothpaste or natural deodorant? No, I don't.
I have before.
It's gross.
Yeah, I've actually made my own toothpaste before. I'm like a pretty serious hippie. I might not give that impression off on camera.
He's a hippie for like 3 days. Like that toothpaste you made was just sitting in the...
I used one whole batch. It was coconut oil, xylitol, peppermint extract, and baking soda. That was the toothpaste I made.
And the only reason you didn't make it is because Julius ate all the xylitol. Just kidding.
Went right through the bag. Coconut oil pulling, that's another thing I've done. I think it helps. I know there's literally no science behind it, but I do think coconut oil pulling helps.
Yeah. I'm not such a conspiracy theorist.
How does keto affect your good and bad cholesterol? I'm afraid of raising it. I think just any drastic diet change can have some short-term effects on cholesterol. Do you think keto hurts the heart? Why would I be doing it if I thought it hurt the heart?
I mean, you mean because like I can't eat the cookies and I'm saddened? No.
It hurts the heart, yeah. The one thing it hurts is like I want to be like trying delicious foods more often.
I want to play beer games.
That's your number one thing.
That's my number one thing. I was totally making a xylitol joke, so all of you guys who might be worried, we would never let him get to the xylitol. Pulling coconut oil is when you take coconut oil in your mouth and you just like, you're letting it soak. It's like pulling through like your gums and like just it's
like
being
you would
absorbed.
with mouthwash. You just like shake
Gargle
it around.
it.
Yeah, not gargle. You just like slosh it around a little.
Gargle.
Just bought Prime 30 days for ketones in the body. What is that? I don't know about this.
We don't know that, yeah.
We don't do all these crazy like Prime 30-day blueprint ketone things. We just do keto.
And weeks of zero carbs.
We actually, I guess we do a lot of crazy things.
We do a lot of experimentation, but we haven't heard of the 30 days thing. If you care to elaborate, we can help.
Jello shots with zero carbs. Good tip. Do you ever cheat refeed? See, why do you say cheat/refeed? I hate when people do that.
A lot of people combine those two, though.
I wouldn't be combining those two. We've done carb ups, 4 of them. We're gonna have a video on that soon.
Yeah, and we've done it strategically. That's why it's not a cheat to us.
Oh, AGG liked the Mike Roberto podcast.
He is energetic as balls.
Yeah.
So chill. Like, talking to him was so inspiring because he's just so, like, off the walls, and you want to be too. Low carb foods, yay or nay. I've had their products. I like them. Yay. If you can fit them into your macros, go for it.
Have you read the Keto Bible? Is it worth purchasing? We have not. No, we haven't read many of like the new keto books. I don't like the name Keto Bible. It's so like. I don't like. I just don't like that they're calling it the Keto Bible.
Like, it's well marketed though. You're like, Keto Bible, I need that, right? It's the Bible. Everyone needs the Bible. More uses for sardines than just on salad. Matt just eats them out of the can.
Yeah. I've never eaten sardines any other way than straight out of the can. I'm very eager to lose weight and bought Keto.
What is this?
Ketopia 30-day challenge. This stuff is just getting crazy. But not sure how I can use it. Scared if wasted money. I don't know what the Ketopia 30-day challenge is. Is it like some kind of supplement, meal plan? Elaborate a little bit, and I'll try to let you know what I think is up. But
yeah, I mean, I would
need that.
I would say take a look, see what it's like, and request a refund. And then also next time moving forward, before you buy something, just figure out if you're like going to utilize it, and then you won't be worried about wasting money.
Any recommendations for sleep aid or getting to sleep? Keto gives me so much energy. Yeah, I've had this problem when I first started and when we were doing the fast. You can try taking magnesium before bed. That's the number one thing that you should see help from.
Yeah.
That's really the best bet, but it's kind of tough to fall asleep at first, and you don't want to get in the habit of like sleep aids, in my opinion. They're very addictive. But yeah, a little magnesium is a good way to go. See, like, I wouldn't recommend taking melatonin, personally. But yeah, you can maybe try that. I just think it's a slippery slope.
Meg, you gonna put a ring on it if he takes too long? I literally actually thought about it, and then I brought it up to him. I was like, what if I propose? And he was like, don't propose.
you drink. Okay, so this is elaborating on the system here, the Ketopia system. You drink a drink, produce ketones in the body. I think.
Ow! Julius is biting my feet.
Savage. I think it's actually just a ketone drink, is what they're selling you there. Which you can give it a try if you like. See what you think of it.
Julius no longer really potties inside. Rare, or like maybe once a day at most, but he's good. He's learning.
He's getting a lot better.
Yeah, and he's getting bigger, but he's still just like, when he's playing with his toys, he's like he has rabies. Like, you just don't want to be near it. You're like, oh my God, I'm gonna catch it.
You're 1 month in, lost 24 pounds and reversed high cholesterol.
Congrats.
Great job.
That's
Keep
incredible.
it up. Keep up the momentum. Life's a momentum game.
What do you think about limes? We use them a lot in like cooking and.
We use them occasionally. I like them in like Asian dishes if you don't use rice wine vinegar.
What kind of dog is Julius? He's a Yorkie mixed with vicious animal.
Wolverine. Hopefully Wolverine.
With rabies, man.
What do I do if I cheat? Just get
back on the horse.
Yeah. More Indian recipes. Yeah, we need to go down the Indian path a little bit. We have Saag Paneer is going to be in our cookbook. What's another good Indian one we could come up with?
We did curry lamb shanks, which was really Indian. So we have 2.
Keto samosa. That would be really hard. I think you just have to use fathead dough probably, which I'm not a big fan of doing that.
Can you be addicted to halotop? Yeah, you can be addicted to anything.
Tandoori chicken.
We could do that. Tandoori chicken has a yogurt marinade. I just stayed away from all the yogurt stuff.
Now that I have a homemade yogurt recipe, though.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. But that's that's where it gets like, you make the yogurt and then you make the chicken.
Yeah.
So.
But there are some store-bought yogurts you can find that can be fit into keto.
I'll do it, guys. I'll look for one. I'll find it.
My carbs are under 15 net a day, and I'm having a horrible time staying in ketosis. Blood ketones 0.3 or 0.4. Cut out nuts and dairy. Any suggestions? How long have you been at it for?
Yeah.
It can take a little bit of time for your ketones to really climb up to like higher levels. And what's your fat intake like? Do you guys have any plans of collaborating with other YouTubers? Yeah, we've
done collabs in the past, but we want to really just focus, like, if we're going to do more in-person ones, because that's where you really get, like, the real value from a video. So if we have that opportunity. He just keeps pulling out socks from Matt's closet.
Yeah, we're going to just try doing in-person ones. The digital ones aren't fun. And
we have to, like, put everything together. Matt puts everything together. I can't take credit for that.
Huh, you've been on keto for the last 2 months and your ketones are still like not quite in ketosis. That is odd to me. You're under 15 net carbs?
What are your fat sources? So like, I've personally found after testing for some time that when I have more coconut oil in my diet, I'm higher. When I'm just higher fat, then I'm higher.
That can help,
ketone levels. So maybe try like a spoon of coconut oil like once a day. That'll also be like just a good fat source and keep you full.
Yeah, we need more real food recipes. We make a lot of dessert recipes. We'll try doing more of those. It's just that
our cookbook's going to be jam-packed.
With real food recipes?
With real food recipes. And then I think from that point, maybe we can like start bringing some out. But that's a while from now. But we will work on more.
Yeah. It's just when people look for recipes, like if they look for a keto recipe, it's usually something that's not normally keto made keto. So that's what we do mostly. If you look for just like recipes that are already keto, like Eggs Benedict or whatever, it's like Jamie Oliver has the top. It's like a bit of a search engine game too. But yeah, we can do more more whole food recipes.
Yeah, and so like I guess the next question is, do you guys, we have a keto lasagna on our site, by the way, but do you guys want us to be making just like show you how to make a steak and show you how to make chicken thighs with like a non-keto sauce? I mean a keto sauce that's like normal anyway. Do you want just normal food? Like maybe you just enjoy having someone cook it for you that's not Jamie Oliver.
Maybe. Have you heard of Dr. Westman from Duke? Yes, I have. I think he has a YouTube channel. He has a lot of good info.
Go to Ecuador and collab with Primal Edge Health.
That would be great. I'd have to do ayahuasca while I'm there, though.
I love to go to Ecuador.
Do you do intermittent fasting? Occasionally. We're not really strict about it.
Matt did for a real long time. Don't like act like you know. That.
Yeah, I did it for like 5 years straight.
But I really never got into it personally. But now we don't. Do you guys watch 90 Day Fiancé? It is so good.
90 Day Fiancé? What is it?
Yeah, you like. Is that where you like lived? Remember that we used to watch in San Francisco? It's basically like that concept. You get married on the spot and you live, or you.
Oh, it's that type of show. I love those shows.
We should probably start that tonight.
Shout out to the KetoConnect crew. Thank you. Is ayahuasca keto? Probably. I don't know. What are your thoughts on 1 meal a day? Something to experiment with. We've experimented with it. Not our thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because for me, like, what if you want to gain weight on 1 meal a day? For me, that's like 3,200 calories in one meal of keto food. You're not going to feel that great after that.
And personally, when I was doing 1 meal a day, I was like really forcing it, first of all, and then second of all, I felt extremely bloated and uncomfortable because it was such a large meal and I was like gorging kind of, it felt like, so it just wasn't like a healthy practice for me.
No, me neither.
And you're so focused on like, what am I going to eat in the meal? Oh, I got to eat this and I got to eat that, and so it's like I don't want it to be like such a stress or a thought. I want to be productive all day, and food fuels me, essentially.
What's up, Seattle Sapphire? Long time no chat. I'm doing 1 meal a day for months, but I'm trying to lose a ton of weight. Works for me. Yeah,
That's great.
It's better in a weight loss scenario, I would say, but there's a lot of guys that do it for gains, too. Make a track about keto. See, me and Sahil from Headbanger's Kitchen, I don't think our music really collaborates that well. He's really like Headbanger, I guess that's his name. So yeah, he's really
like heavy metal, right?
Yeah.
And you're heavy
Very
rap.
heavy metal. What did you guys do for your first keto-versary? I don't think we even celebrated it. Did we?
No. I mean, we probably just ate normal keto food.
What's a good keto chip for dips for watching football? You can go pork rinds or...
Oh, a dip or a keto chip? I personally love a zucchini.
Oh, we also just made fathead chips.
Fathead chips, zucchini, vegetables, any vegetable you really want. You can dip broccoli, you can dip cauliflower.
What's the best cheeses for keto? Basically, the ones that don't have like blueberries in them, but pretty much every cheese is fine.
And American cheese is like the highest carb.
Yeah, don't get like the Kraft singles.
Yeah, or American cheese. I just stay away from American personally.
You love the white American cheese though, right?
Yeah, but not after I found out how many carbs is in it.
You like your cheese like you like your men.
Vanilla.
White American.
Oh.
American.
I couldn't even think of an insult fast enough.
Is hummus loaded with carbs? Is it keto, friends?
If you could fit it into your macros, I've eaten hummus. I'll eat like 2-3 tablespoons at a time, and that's great for me. Like dipping broccoli in it.
Yeah.
Or you can put it on like a sandwich. You can put it on a salad. You can do anything with it.
It's pretty high in carbs though. Yeah. You got to limit it a little bit. Is mascarpone cheese sweet?
No.
It has a little bit of sweetness to it. Kind of similar to cream cheese. I'd say a little sweeter than cream cheese.
Alexander, are you hitting on my boyfriend?
I'm looking fine lately, thank you. I feel like when I don't have a hat and my hair is this long and I parted, I just look like I'm like 45.
And also, I was out walking the dog because he had to poop, and Matt decided to pretty up for the YouTube Live, so I'm still in gym clothes and gym hair, and Matt's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, that was not a compliment, but sure.
Do you still stay away from milk products? We've reintroduced them slightly lately.
Yeah.
Not sure how I feel about it yet. I think I feel a little better when I limit them.
We're definitely still limiting them, but I like a tablespoon in my coffee. I'm not eating like cream cheese heavily or sour cream heavily.
We got some raw milk cheese lately.
Which is really good. But then we also got a big thing of Kerrygold cheese at Costco.
That's grass-fed cheese at least though. We're trying to just like get better quality. Yeah, the big block it was £1, I think?
Yeah.
And it was $10, $11 at Costco.
Getting ready for the gym. I really don't feel like going, but I'm trying to get motivated.
We didn't feel like going today either, but we did.
But
and
we
once
had
we were
an amazing pump. So good.
Pump. Go Lakers. Favorite grocery store to go shopping at? It has to be Trader Joe's for me.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods? I guess Whole Foods, you're just dropping a check every time you go in there, though.
Mega faking jealousy. I was jealous.
Do you find older women might have a harder time getting into ketosis? Maybe just due to like activity level could be a factor.
Yeah, and like dropping so low on your carbs.
It can be harder on women.
Just women overall. So maybe you work more efficiently at a slightly higher carb, or if you do drop your carbs, maybe slightly more calories. There's a lot of experimentation you can do, especially as a woman. I know when I have a little more carbs than Matt, I still I'm just as productive and I feel just as good.
List off a few school keto lunch ideas, someone said. You can make like a lunch meat sandwich. There's like a lettuce wrap.
Do you have access to a fridge?
Yeah, that's really
That's
crucial.
the question.
Then you can just do leftovers.
You can literally do anything. But yeah, like chicken salad, egg salad. That's really easy to make in the morning. Hard-boiled eggs with cheese sticks and nuts. That's easy. A salad.
Salad.
You can do, deli meat roll-ups.
Sardines, I like.
Canned meats.
If you want you to be like the weird kid.
You can do a protein shake with like added fat in it. Like you can blend in coconut oil, MCT oil, heavy whipping cream. You can do a keto meal replacement. What else can you do?
All those.
So many things.
What's your guys' opinion on Dr. Rhonda Patrick and William Hoff's approach to cold thermogenesis for weight loss? I don't fully know what you're talking about here. Cold thermogenesis, basically like your body warming things. Like if you drink cold water, your body has to warm that up. You're burning a little bit more calories from that. In all, I feel like Dr. Rhonda Patrick knows what's up. I trust her opinion on things. I don't know, are you talking about Wim Hof, like the cold guy? Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of validity to, like, if you're in really cold climates and you just go outside, you're burning more calories because your body's trying to stay warm. That's true. I'm a fan. I believe in thermogenesis. Yes, I believe in calories in, calories out, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna do a recipe. We just have so many on the list for the Quest Bake all-purpose protein powder. It seems like a lot of people have that and they like bought it without thinking and then they just have it. So
what?
The Quest all-purpose protein powder.
Oh yeah, we have to do something with that. What's the whole point of MCT oil? Why not eat good-tasting fatty foods? Is MCT good for me or something? MCT is converted into ketones really quickly. It's like the easiest food that is converted into ketones, instant energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has, like, it's different from just normal fats in a lot of ways.
I mean, it's also, if you take it, it's going to be the first source of fat that your body taps into, the MCTs. So if you, like, I've taken a spoon of MCT before going to the gym, and it really just fuels me for, like, you know, just energy or something if I'm feeling down. So it's not mandatory by any means. Coconut oil, you're still getting the good properties. Ow! Oh,
He's biting
he
you.
bites so hard.
He does. Hip-hop artist no one has heard of, but everyone should. Do you got one?
No.
I don't really have one.
I can't. He's biting my toes.
Put him in his crate. I would say Cousin Stiz.
Come here. Come on, bud.
Sardines make men super attractive to women. I hope that's ironic or satirical. Nuts are dangerous, a definite trigger food. I agree. I try to limit them. What do you think of pure protein powder? I think it's fine. I mean, it's just protein powder. Just check the carbs. Killer Mike. Yeah, Killer Mike's another good one. I think more people are starting to hear of him, though, now that he's in Run the Jewels. Do you have to buy specific keto blood test strips? Or does the normal blood sugar ones carry ketone levels? No, you have to buy specific ones, and they're super expensive, so do your research before diving in and buying a ketone tester. We got 100 test strips for $200. If you buy less bulk, they're more each. Like, you can pay $3 to $5 each.
It's so hard to do keto in Europe. There aren't any keto low-carb foods, but my entire family does it now, so we're very happy with it. And we are very happy with it. Yeah, I mean, it's when things are tough, it's always awesome to have, like, accountability partners, and, like, you know, having Matt helps me on days it's hard, so it's awesome that you have your family.
Do you guys eat turkey sausage? If so, which is your favorite brand? We don't really get turkey sausage that much. We do get these turkey hot dogs, though. It's by Applegate Naturals Organics. Those are really good. Look for those. Read the ingredients list. It's like the very solid ingredients. 0 carb, no sugar, nothing.
How's the new bread keto recipe coming along? Matt hasn't perfected it, right?
No, I haven't. Oh, J. Cole has an artist, JID. Sounds like Kendrick and Anderson .Paak. Okay, I'm into that. How is the ketonics versus blood ketone test going? Pull the trigger on ketonics or nah? I would say nah.
I would say not too. It's very inconsistent.
So far.
How do I know if I'm in ketosis without spending a ton and pee strips aren't that reliable? You can kind of just gauge it based on your body. Like day to day, you can feel it out. Like you know what it's like to how you feel on a standard American diet. So like if you're feeling more energized, if you're not getting like the midday crash, if you have focus, if you're not as hungry, there's a lot of signs that you can just.
Especially if you're just starting, there's very telltale signs. You'll feel terrible. You go through the keto flu.
Yeah. And if you keep your carbs low, like that's your goal, right?
Yeah, you can feel it. And it's not necessary to like know all the time either.
Do you have any fat burn recipes? Yes, we have like 3 or 4, I think, and they're all on ketoconnect.net, which is our food blog, which is our main home, guys. We love YouTube though.
Ketoconnect.
Ketoconnect.net.
What do you guys generally do for dinner? Mainly like meat, vegetables, a little bit of added fat.
We've been prepping lately, so we're not like cooking. We just pull our food out of the container, microwave it, add butter, and eat and talk.
Yep. We've done chicken breast, we've done chicken thighs, we did ground beef,
ground
turkey. And then usually broccoli, asparagus. Those are the big 2 vegetables we do.
Occasionally cauliflower.
Sometimes a salad. What was that? Okay, I figured it out. I'll watch the Packer. Okay, I don't need to read that.
But maybe a silly question, but I am in ketosis, so what now? Congrats, that's great. You keep at it, and it depends on your goals. Are your goals weight loss? Then keep eating a keto diet. And yeah, I don't know, right? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what now? The weight's not magically falling off. The diet's not magic.
Unless your goal isn't weight loss, like we don't do keto for the weight loss. A lot of people ask us this. We haven't even lost weight, but we like the benefits aside from the weight loss. Like I like feeling energized throughout the day. I like being more productive. I like, what else? Just like.
Yeah, all that. I was reading other questions.
Making good decisions for my body. And that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm fueling my body as opposed to just like constantly indulging and feeling bad about eating what I'm eating.
What's your number 1 tip when you are feeling mentally weak to tempting non-keto foods? I was keto for 5 months, had a cheat day, and it's been so hard to jump back on. I would just say sit down, think about where you want to be in the next, year, and try committing to like making these steps every day that are going to get you there. And just like a lot of people write down their goals and just revisit them every morning, which is something I wish I would do more. Visualization, but that helps a lot.
And then also you had a cheat day, so maybe you're looking at it like a big mistake, but you had, like, everyone should understand, and mistakes are a necessary thing to improve on your thoughts, on your actions, on your life. Like, if you don't have mistakes, there's no improvement, right?
Yeah, look at it as being part of the process.
Yeah, and it's a positive thing. Like, you can look at it bad or you can look at it good. Like, you had the cheat day, you'll move forward and you won't have one again. So just get back on it and focus on, your goals.
Do you miss going to work and living a normal life? I think our life is still pretty normal.
Our life is very normal.
But I do not miss going. Hey guys, I just started a YouTube channel, all keto related. Thanks for all the videos you do. Love your videos.
Thank you.
You know what impresses me most about that comment is she wasn't asking us to like subscribe to her or shout her out. So check out Breeze Keto Haven on YouTube.
Does she have a YouTube?
Yeah, she said she just started one, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you guys have cheat days and how often? No, never. Sometimes we just cheat with calories. We eat excess like wings and stuff. We're thinking of starting at the beginning of December. Any advice for eating at family gatherings while on keto? Why are you thinking of starting at the beginning of December?
I mean, that's their decision. That's fine.
I'm just curious the thought behind that.
Maybe they have a big vacation in November.
Okay.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, there's always things on the horizon that, like, I don't see no reason why you wouldn't start now. Like, what's between now and December that's making you not want to start?
Yeah.
Because when you get to December, there's going to be there's Christmas. Like, there's always something.
And if you start in December, like, it's going to be a lot easier to, fall off the wagon during Christmas because it's only a month off. Do buffalo chicken dip. Everyone loves it. Thank you. I have it. We have it. Are you telling us?
You like all the rap and hip hop in our videos. A lot of people hate it too, but I'm just sticking with it. Yeah. Stay true.
I mean, you're going to get a mix of reviews. Do you guys ever fall out of ketosis? Also, what do you do at events?
Like what kind of, family events, family gatherings? We do fall out of ketosis mainly when we were doing the carb ups. And since we've been testing our blood ketones more recently, we do occasionally. I get 0.4 in the morning sometimes on the blood meter. Mm-hmm. It's not a huge deal. Let's talk about zero carbs and what will your daily menu look like. Okay, so let me think. I think it's going to definitely start with bulletproof coffee, eggs, butter, cheese. Bacon, a big breakfast, probably a pretty big breakfast. Then maybe some kind of, I guess I haven't thought enough into this. I have to do research. What am I going to have for lunch? Some meat and fat, fatty meats.
Yeah.
Mainly just fatty meats the entire time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I could do egg salad. Oh, I can't do celery. This is gonna be tough.
This is gonna be tough. I gotta read.
Dang it!
I gotta read up on how to do this.
Just meat and cheese.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't checked out our podcast yet, be sure to check that out. It should be linked in the description below here. We have a really good one today with Mike from Price Plow. He talks about keto and supplements. It's pretty awesome. We also have one with Leanne Vogel, one with Jason Whitrock, one with Anti-Gravity Gains. You bought the Keto Normie shirt.
Yay! Thank you, Carmela.
Hope you enjoy it.
I'm going on my 4th month keto. You are a huge help. Thank you. Congrats on your progress.
When a sugar burner eats a steak, does he call it a cheat day? I like that you're calling them sugar burners. Blood or urine, which do you prefer to measure ketones? Well, only one of those is measuring ketones, and it's not urine, so blood.
What do you guys think of Mike Mutzel? I don't know who that is.
Mike Mutzel? Where is it? I don't know Mike Mutzel. Oh yeah, so when we're doing this testing thing, we're also peeing on the pee strips, and I feel like we're just not even going to do it anymore because we've peed on it 5 or 6 times now, and it's always zero, a straight up 0. Is Worcestershire sauce allowed? How do you say that word? Worcestershire?
Yeah, Worcestershire.
Yeah, it's allowed in moderation. I think it has some sugar in it.
Yeah, if you're making meatballs.
I'm also not the authority on what's allowed and what's not. I'm just telling you what I would eat. I would eat
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Do you choose sugar-free gum? My breath in ketosis is not good. Yeah, we do.
We do occasionally.
You have to take the sticks out of the packaging first before you pee on it.
Oh, that's what it is. I was just peeing right on the bottle.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Same. In the bottle.
Yeah.
So all of them were just soaked. Can you talk?
Also, wait, I want to grab the test strip thing.
Why don't I see Matt drink water? It's always Powerade. No, he drinks a ton of water, but we just got back from the gym, and come evening time, we turn into beasts who love to eat food, so sometimes we'll just drink a Zevia or Powerade.
The real reason is I drank the leucine before. If you guys have heard, we started taking leucine instead of all the BCAAs, and it just tastes so bad, so I need something. I want with the Powerade.
I don't. I drink water.
But look guys, look at this chart here. You see the millimoles per liter? I guess it's not focusing. But this over here is 16. 16 millimoles per liter. That's ketoacidosis. And people are super pumped when they're peeing and it's purple, dark purple.
That means you're just peeing them all out. You're not utilizing them.
And it means you're dehydrated. And the main thing it means is these things suck. But if you're first starting keto, maybe they have some use to just be like, okay, my body's making ketones. Something's happening.
Is Fanta Zero, Coke Zero going to kick you out of ketosis? That's very person specific, but
You should test it yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen very limited cases of that happening. Will you do a bloopers video anytime soon? Mega is hilarious. She is hilarious. She cracks me up 5 times a day.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic right now.
No, I'm not. What did you do yesterday that was so funny? Yeah, reinforcement for noobs is a good way I would use the pea strips. Like, because your body normally is always going to be, like if you're a carb burner, a sugar burner, you're never going to be showing colors on these. But then when you start keto, you'll start showing colors. So it's a good thing to just like be like, I'm headed in the right direction.
Pepsi is...
What's the sweetener for smaller things like tea? I use Truvia. Also, is aspartame bad? I would say stevia is probably your best bet for teas.
Yeah.
Aspartame is like about as bad as a sweetener gets. Like aspartame's the worst sweetener, the most side effects and stuff.
Was Stursh...
Have you heard that Walmart brand stevia causes insulin spikes because of maltodextrin?
Are you talking about the powdered stevia? Because, yeah, that could make sense.
I mean, anything that has maltodextrin in it can potentially cause insulin spikes because maltodextrin is super high on the insulin index. Aspartame.
Should we have a shirt?
We should. Actually, that would be great.
Do you guys also combine keto diet, intermittent fasting? Matt, we did. We no longer do.
Yep.
But there are a lot of great benefits to it. It's definitely something to look into and experiment with.
Is too much fat in the LCHF diet counterproductive? Well, too much calories in life is counterproductive because it makes you put on weight. Same thing within keto. Too much fat, like fat can add up really quick because it's very calorie dense.
Yeah.
But it's also very filling and it doesn't raise your blood sugar much. So there's a lot of pros and cons. But yeah, just overeating it is bad. Is maltitol a sugar alcohol? Yes, it is. It's a bad one, though. It has an insulin response. It has calories, 2.4 calories per gram. So it's not super keto-friendly, in my opinion.
Being a student, drinking is pretty much necessary. So wine or vodka diet mixer, both are totally fine. Wine, if you can find the carb count online for the brand you're drinking, good. You can track it.
Here's the thing. If you're drinking like a college student, wine will add up quick.
Also, if you're drinking like a college student, just be a college student and enjoy it at the same time.
Same.
Like,
yeah, or I agree.
Yeah, same.
But I would go vodka diet. Just more,
Same.
less, zero carb.
But then if you're drinking like a college student, that's not safe. That's not a good mix, right? Getting
That's the point when you're in college.
Drink water between drinks.
Mix in some water.
That's what I suggest.
And definitely have like some electrolytes ready the next morning.
And before you go to bed, maybe even just like eat. You know, like have some ground beef and broccoli waiting.
We need a keto hangover cure. That's a good idea. I should work on that actually. It's just like an electrolyte bomb basically is what you need to make. Yeah, I would say liquid stevia instead of powdered because it's usually powdered with some kind of like carb. You can find some that are powdered with like a fiber source, but usually it's maltodextrin or dextrose.
Alcohol pauses fat burning, right? So yeah, the glucose derived from the alcohol is going to be utilized first. And so, yeah, you're not...
Yeah, alcohol is metabolized first.
Right.
Do you take iodine? I actually just recently started taking iodine, and I feel like, I don't know what's happening with it yet. But keto diets can be deficient in iodine. I've been doing some research on it.
Is arrowroot starch keto friendly? I know a lot of paleo people use it in their recipes. I've never looked at the nutrition, but probably in small amounts if it's a starch, just a very small amount.
I think it is used in small amounts usually, right?
Yeah. Got myself and my girlfriend on the keto train. Thanks a lot, you guys. She cooked the keto pizza and apparently it's great.
Apparently? You didn't try it?
How'd you... Matt always eats all of it.
How can I get electrolytes naturally from food? So, sodium... You can just easily add that to food, or you can buy like chicken. Apparently chicken is the #1 source of sodium. I learned this from the What the Health documentary. Chicken is the #1 source of sodium in the American diet. Potassium, greens, spinach, avocado. Magnesium, nuts, mushrooms, cheese.
I didn't use him as a tissue. I had an itch on my nose, and I didn't want to move my hands, so I used his...
You do that a lot.
Yeah, someone just called me out, which is fine, but I had an itch. What good use is your partner, your life soulmate, if you can't wipe your itchies on them?
If you want to lose weight, what percentage should you put in your keto calculator? I say 20%. I think you want slow, sustained, steady weight loss.
You guys make cauliflower mash often. We have made it often. We don't make it as much, but is there a question behind that? Aside from doing it?
I think that was the question.
Oh, okay. Does menstruation kick you out of ketosis? No, actually, I've been testing on, and I think I had my highest levels during my period.
Have you tried bulletproof coffee with pumpkin spice instead of just cinnamon? I think I might have tried that before. Yeah. Goji berries? I don't know the stats on those off the top of my head. I feel like they're relatively high carb and they're usually dried, which when you get like fruit that's dried, it's just concentrated sugar.
Are you still enjoying your sprouted peanut butter?
I think we went through it all, didn't we?
We ate it all.
Yeah.
So quick. One night we were just like, there's only like 10 tablespoons in each jar, and we had 2, so we were like, well, let's just eat them.
Best non-diet book you've read? Mastery by George Leonard. But basically the book that changed my life, I'll say. Let me go grab it.
I'm trying to think. I'll have to think about that. Any tips on staying keto while traveling and you don't have access to things like a kitchen or a fridge? That can be tough, but there's always like meal replacements you can take with you. You can, if there's like a Whole Foods or like a Trader Joe's, you can always get pre-made stuff and salads and meats. You can get other stuff, jerky, nuts, you know.
This book right here, guys, Mastery by George Leonard. This is all about trusting the process, putting in the work, just being consistent day in, day out, enjoying the work, not like expecting it to lead somewhere, like no payoff in the end, just enjoying the day in, the day out, the boring, like monotonous life.
That was really boring and monotonous synopsis.
Read it. It takes a day to read too. How do you feel about kiwis?
I love them.
Did you just see that Jeff Nippard video that came out today? It is pretty high. They're high in carb. You can't really fit them into a keto diet.
What did he say?
But you can get the micronutrients you get in kiwis and other foods too. It's not like kiwis have some, maybe they do have some particular nutrients that are hard to find in other foods, but like if you get like one of those green blends, those green powders, that has like everything you need. He had a video on kiwis today. I didn't watch it though.
I've only eaten like 4 kiwis in my life, and that was after Matt introduced me to them.
You guys know the thing about kiwis? I don't know how many people know this.
You can bite into them.
You can just eat them. You don't need to peel them. The furry part tastes pretty good.
It tastes like kiwi. Do you guys miss Phil's coffee?
Phil's coffee.
Matt had it once. Don't.
No, I had it like 4 times.
It's not. It's so overpriced.
It's so expensive.
If the line's out the door, it's like, who cares? It's coffee. Get over yourself.
It is really good though.
It's so pretentious. Oh, got my Phil's.
I'm having a really hard time getting back on keto. What should I do? It's like I get a few days in and my cravings give in. I don't know what to do. Is it just my willpower? So willpower doesn't really exist. You just gotta like, one thing that maybe can help with you in this regard is like just under 20 net carbs, just make that your goal. Don't stress too much about like how much calories you're eating. Eat high fat, eat low carb, you know, and then the rest will just take care of itself. And over time, you won't be as hungry and it'll be easier to stick to keto. And
when you say I don't agree with willpower doesn't exist. I think it doesn't exist when there's like signs in your body, like physiological signs, like I'm hungry, you're fasting, like I need to eat. But like when you're seeing a cookie and you're like, I want to eat that, it's not like you don't have any willpower and you're just physiologically need that cookie. I think willpower absolutely exists, and it's just like, I feel like that's an emotion. Like you have these emotions, but you can't let them like, you know, derail you from what your goals are. So like if you see stuff that you crave, then, you know, maybe just like take a step back and assess like, why do I crave that? Why do I need that? Like I feel really good on keto. Why don't I keep going? Like you gotta like mentally talk to yourself. There's a lot of self-talk that goes on when you're transitioning.
Will keto help with psoriasis?
I'm not sure. Not that I've seen, because I've been on like a pretty strong medicine that's kept it at bay.
Yeah, Mega has psoriasis. Are you disclosing that?
I'm assuming that's why they asked, because they know.
Ever heard of Pili Nuts? Yeah, we have. We like them.
We have an affiliate link.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Is it a discount code?
Yeah. I don't know it though off the top of my head, sorry. I've been doing under 50 grams and seem to be in ketosis based on pee strips and feeling great.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's person to person, it's different. Have you tried any of the protein 20 drinks? No. Keto helps some people through skin diseases, apparently. Not everyone, though. That's cool. Maybe it is helping. I've been struggling so bad getting back into low carb keto eating. I let go in the summer and I try to get back and it's just a struggle. Yeah, it can be a struggle, especially like if you're doing it on your own or like you live with people who aren't on a keto diet.
It's a momentum game.
Yeah, and a lot of, like I said, self-talk. Like it comes down to like how you want to feel day to day and your goals down the line. Like Matt said, visualizing, like focusing on what matters to you. Does it matter that like other people are eating non-keto foods? No, because those pressures shouldn't come into your life, right? Keep your head down, do the work, and before you know it, you'll be just in keto and loving it.
I've lost 60 kilos. Do I have to continue keto? You don't want to continue? That's odd to me. But no.
Congrats, yeah.
Yeah, congrats. You can not continue if you want to, but like keto is working for you for a reason. So you gained all the weight eating standard diet. Do you just want to go back to standard diet or you want to like add in more carbs? Maybe try adding in some extra carbs. Exactly.
Experiment a little. Any good low-carb pancake syrup? Not that I've seen. They all have aspartame, right? And alsulfame K.
What does? The syrups?
Syrups.
Yeah. Most of them do. There's a monk fruit syrup you can get on Amazon, though. Keto brand, I think it's called. Have you ever done the bacon-only keto? No.
I don't love bacon that much.
She's very anti-bacon.
I'm not anti-bacon. I just don't eat it.
What supplements do you use the most? Thanks. What supplements do I use the most?
I've been using collagen peptides every day. Perfect Keto, the chocolate flavor. It just puts my coffee over the edge, and it's like my favorite meal of the day. The coffee with the collagen peptides. If you do want to try Perfect Keto, KetoConnect is the code, 20% off.
I like salt. Like I just put salt on a lot of things. Mm-hmm. L-theanine is one I would recommend you look at. I like that one a lot. I take it with coffee. Helps me focus.
And Amazon is the cheapest, and sometimes they even have deals to buy Isopure powder if you want to try it out.
You just listened to the podcast with Jason Whitrock while making the 3-minute cheddar biscuit. Have a whole page of notes. Thanks, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, he really knocked it out of the park with that. He gave a lot of information and did a great job.
I've had some teeth pulled. Can't chew. Will not eating much fat cause me to fall out of keto? No. Keto's not about eating fat. It's about not eating carbs.
And also, what fats are you chewing? You can totally drink
Just drink olive oil.
Or coconut oil. You can take spoonfuls of it.
What's the difference between collagen, glucosamine, and whey protein? Those things are very different. Collagen is protein, but it's not a complete protein. It's supposed to help you with joints, skin, hair, nails, all that type of stuff. I think the research on it actually helping those things is very shaky. I have to dig into it more. But I listened to a podcast recently with this guy who knows a lot about protein, and he's like, this whole collagen thing is not correct. Glucosamine, I believe that's a source of fiber. I'm not very familiar with that. And then whey protein is just like milk powder, basically. The protein portion of milk powdered. It's just pure protein. So whey protein is what you want if you want to supplement protein.
I saw the Sugar movie. It was amazing. Can you recommend any other good food documentaries?
What's the other one that's pretty good? Food Matters? Food Matters? Is that it? No. They all blend together for me now. There's one that's like a school cafeteria. If anyone knows, type that in the comments. It's like school cafeteria eating, not Super Size Me. Oh, there's one called Fathead that is actually Fed Up. That's the one. Fed Up.
Do you juice kale? No, we do not.
We don't juice. I don't find any point to juicing.
Are you getting married?
Is there a way to avoid getting the keto flu?
Yeah.
Mostly electrolytes.
Yeah, exactly.
What is your current ketone level? I didn't test. I have to test mine after this. What did you do your test?
Yeah, I tested at like 12 after I had two coffees with collagen peptides and heavy whipping cream, and I was 1.1. Normals.
Juicing makes you ripped? Juicing doesn't make you ripped. Is Mio a good water enhancer? You're using their terminology there. It's okay. We switched to using Stir because it uses stevia sweetener. And I think some of the Mios now use stevia too.
What's the best electrolytes? It's tough to say like the best
electrolytes?
in terms of like a drink or something, because they don't ever give you enough to like feel good, right? Like Powerade doesn't have enough electrolytes to help you get through the keto flu.
So this whole bottle has 250 milligrams of sodium and 60 milligrams of potassium.
So that's like no potassium.
And there's some magnesium here, but it doesn't list how much. So like, I supplement them individually on a need basis, and it's mostly just sodium because your body has a mechanism that it like balances electrolyte levels. So if you just give it a lot of sodium, I think it like kind of balances the other ones out as needed. So I mostly just add sodium.
How do you guys get enough fiber? Do you take a supplement? No, because we eat a ton of veggies and avocado. Avocado and broccoli, like all the veggies, have so much fiber. We get a lot of fiber, actually.
I don't think there's a whole lot of benefit behind supplementing fiber. Fiber has like a lot of nutrient blocking, like absorption blocking properties, which is like, I don't go out of my way to get crazy high fiber, and I probably hit like 30 grams a day just off vegetables.
I use Himalayan pink salt. How is it on the sodium level?
It's a little lower on the sodium level than normal salt, but I think 1 gram of salt, like Himalayan salt, is like 600 milligrams of sodium, something like that. I think it's like 60% sodium. Have you guys had any issues with hair loss?
No, I personally have not had any like serious issues.
I've just had issues my whole life. I feel like I'm starting to bald. My father and my mom's. Apparently, your mom's dad is like the indicator of hair loss. That could be a wives' tale though, but if that's true,
what my mom says too. But my mom's full of wives' tales.
Yeah, if that's true, then I'm gonna be bald.
Hopefully, she doesn't say this. Is it normal to lose slowly? I'm starting week 4 tomorrow. Yeah, it depends on your intake, your deficit. It depends on your body weight and how much weight you actually have to lose. And yeah, everyone is very different. Like some people drop the weight really quickly. That doesn't mean, you're going to.
Do you recommend CrossFit training while staying in ketosis? What is your training regimen? We don't do CrossFit training. I don't really recommend it. Depends on your goals. If your goal is like a fun, sporting, lifting lifestyle thing, CrossFit might be for you.
Yeah.
We just go to the gym and pump iron like Arnold style. We do a little bit of steady state cardio on the treadmill too. Have you ever tried Zip Fizz? I have tried it before, a long time ago. I drink a lot of soy milk and tea. Do you think it's preventing ketosis? No, I don't. Just count the carbs.
Is bulletproof okay while intermittent fasting? It's a very much so a personal choice. A lot of people do have it, but when we're intermittent fasting, I don't know. I guess I didn't do it that much. Did you take bulletproof coffee?
No. I mean, if I do bulletproof coffee, I don't count it as intermittent fasting. But you can count it, like, everything's a gray area. Like, you don't have to be doing a super strict. If eating the bulletproof coffee in the morning helps you limit your calories throughout the day better, go for it. But I would say you're probably not really doing intermittent fasting.
Have you tried cacao nibs? Yes, we have, and they're amazing.
Are you putting your arm around me now?
Yeah.
What's your take on Diet Coke, on the Diet Soda on the keto diet? I'm fine with it.
When you guys argue who gets the couch sofa, Matt sips on the couch.
Me, of course.
He sleeps on there naturally, though. Like
sometimes.
And I bring him his blanket and pillow out to him.
That was nice of you yesterday. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't even get in here.
Because I'm just so jacked. You can't fit around me.
You are getting really jacked.
Thanks. I feel very weak because I'm only able to eat once a day. How do I feel more energetic? I have had a bariatric surgery and most of my food is malabsorbed. Okay.
That's tough.
Maybe like try breaking it up into smaller meals.
But is there a reason you're only eating once a day? Is that because of the surgery? I don't know much about the surgery and stuff.
Yeah. But if you can break it up into smaller meals, maybe that can fuel you more throughout the day. Water with like sodium, right? Energy, like coconut oil, like eating like something just pure fat, like on a spoon or something, gives me energy usually.
Have you heard anything about a keto diet helping prevent cancer growth? Yeah, I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I fully believe it based on the current research, but you should do your own research on that. There's a lot of data on it you can check out.
Could you do a Trader Joe's haul? We haven't done a Trader Joe's haul, right?
Yeah. We've done a couple of them, I think. Zip Fizz has all your electrolytes. There's only 2 grams of carbs. What's the electrolyte count on that? Would keto mess with menstrual cycle? I mean, when you're transitioning to any new lifestyle like that, it's drastic for your body. So yeah, there's going to be some shift in your menstrual cycle. Like my periods, for a good while, they were lighter. I had less cramping, which you would think is good, but like I didn't love it. Like some periods I like bled for half a day and a little bit. But lately, I've upped my calories and I've had more full force periods and like I'm loving it. Full force? I feel more robust, like I'm gaining muscle, like I feel more like a woman. Like that's just how I feel. But yeah, there will be shifts. Like some people bleed more, some people bleed less. Does coming off keto and then getting back to keto mess up your metabolism? Not to my knowledge. How much water do you guys drink a day? At least like 100 ounces? 100 ounces? Yeah. Is it normal to have a loud digestive system? I'm new to keto. I think for a while I did have a little bit of a loud digestive system, but lately I haven't had, I don't know. I did some Googling on it actually at one point, and it seems like loud digestive system doesn't really indicate much happening. It's just like, it doesn't really mean much from everything I've read, but do some research on it. Is coconut water okay on keto? Coconut water is full of sugar. You heard it lowers blood sugar. That seems like the opposite of what coconut water would do. Also, Kendrick said he feeds his dog coconut water. He loves it. Maybe we could try that with Julius. Sugar. You try that with Julius? I'm not feeding Julius sugar. Julius isn't eating, guys. Well, I shouldn't say that. That sounds bad. He eats. He's very picky. He like eats his eggs around the food and his yammies. He's a big yammy. Yeah, he loves his yammies. We call him yam. 100 milligrams magnesium, 950 milligrams potassium, 75 milligrams of sodium. So that is giving you some good magnesium and potassium. Okay, that's cool. What can I do instead of eggs? So honestly, you don't need to eat eggs to be on a keto diet. You can just not eat eggs and eat other things. You don't have to like have a direct substitute. Yeah. I notice you guys eat a lot of chicken breast. Don't think that's too lean. Do you notice we eat a lot of chicken breast? We don't eat a lot of chicken breast. We do eat it occasionally, but no, I don't think that's too lean. Also, pro tip, if you're like on a budget, you're trying to do keto, you can get like, so all of the benefits of grass-fed things are in the fat. So like if you can't afford grass-fed meats, get chicken breast, add some grass-fed Kerrygold butter to it. Like that's better than getting conventional raised chicken thighs. And you can also mix in some like grass-fed chicken thighs or like pastured chicken thighs because those are cheaper cuts. So like if you're on a budget, I think chicken breast with some added fat is better than just getting traditional raised chicken thighs. And then also what we learned from Mike is the grass-fed whey protein is useless. Yeah. Is not really like the grass-fed portion doesn't matter because like Matt said, you get the benefits from the fat, not the protein. Can you eat sunflower seeds and nuts on keto? Absolutely. Whoa, where'd you come from? Just Sally over here. Chicken, eat grass. See, there's always that guy who's there to like correct you as soon as you misspeak, even though I corrected myself right after I said that. Can you eat too much fat? Yes. You can eat too much calories. Sure can. Yeah. Probably a dumb question. No question's dumb. But when doing the half-day fast, do you think it'll still work with coffee, cream in the AM? So it depends on the amount of cream. I would say. So, what do you mean? Will it still work? Like, what are you thinking is going to start working here? Will you have to then burn through those calories? Yes. Is it going to like inhibit some crazy benefits from intermittent fasting? Probably not. Like, so one thing I'm seeing a lot lately is like the supposed benefits of intermittent fasting. They're just kind of extrapolating like the benefits of long fast and then saying they apply to intermittent fasting when I don't necessarily think that's true. So you guys can look up the benefits of intermittent fasting. There's like some good ones about like fasting blood glucose levels. It helps with that. Obviously helps diabetes. But as far as like autophagy and things like that, that's not happening in 16 hours. But people seem to think it applies to intermittent fasting.
If I eat low carbs and moderate fat and protein, will my body start using my body fat for fuel? Yeah, if it can't use the carbs as a source of fuel, it will then go to your fat.
Well, what you're basically asking is once you're in a calorie deficit, your body at some points uses body fat for fuel. That's what you're looking for. So you're just saying, can I do keto but lower calorie? Yes, then you'll burn more fat for fuel.
Have you tried Mission Low Carb tortillas? No, we haven't, but like a lot of people use them. If you like them, do it.
How do you feel about the calming effect of keto? Do you avoid caffeine? Do you notice it having a calming effect?
No. I noticed it having like an energized caffeine effect.
I'm always pretty relaxed. Do y'all use exogenous ketone drinks or products? I forget my saying. What do I say again? You ready to change your life? No, we don't use exogenous ketones.
You wanna? Or are you ready? You won't change your life?
You want to change your life? Prove it. Keto OS. Everyone knows it. Is it safe to take supplements like CLA and L-carnitine while doing keto? Yeah, I take L-carnitine in the morning before fasted cardio. CLA, I think that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, joining late, you may have talked about this already. What do you recommend to stay keto during the hurricane if you lose power for days, weeks? That can be tough. We were actually talking about this. I mean, we personally were talking about this.
Yeah, just the two of us. So there's like canned stuff.
Yeah, you have to eat Spam all day. No, you can,
canned meats?
Canned meats?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said, Spam.
No, but that's gross.
I don't know. I guess thinking about it, it can be kind of tough. There's not that many keto things that are shelf-stable.
Also, are all the fast food joints and stuff losing electricity?
Probably.
Oh, no.
We would probably just live off Quest bars because that's the only thing we have.
Keto bars, Quest bars, meal. Yeah, if you have water, you can do like meal replacements in water, protein powder.
Tried ashwagandha? Yes, I have. I don't personally like it that much. I think it's because I'm already very relaxed by nature. Just made me unmotivated. But if you're like a very high-sprung type of individual, ashwagandha could be your jam. Prove it.
Do you guys have a key food store? If so, can you do a haul? Oh, I don't know. No, we don't.
How is your HTP and brain supplements effects lately? Improvements? The 5-HTP? I don't know if I noticed like crazy huge improvements from the 5-HTP. I would say do some research on L-theanine. That is the one that I notice benefit from. You take it too sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm. And I do. I notice a focus in what I'm doing, which just pushes me to keep doing it.
I think we might do a video on L-theanine.
Slim Jims have the perfect keto profile. I don't know if that's true. I beg to differ.
Slim Jims they have like 2 grams of carbs per stick, I think. Don't
and they have like gross ingredients.
What are your thoughts on wheat or barley grass organic powder? Oh, and also sea kelp for iodine. Yeah, I take sea kelp right now. I take greens powder, which has those 2 grasses you mentioned in it. I think that's a good way to go.
Would you recommend any preferred regular food drinks that have worked for you guys or for focus?
Or mental clarity. What works for me this is what I do every morning. If I'm gonna lock in for like 4 hours and just do like video editing or like writing blog posts, stuff like that. I make a bulletproof coffee, 2 tablespoons butter, 1 tablespoon MCT oil, maybe some collagen peptides in there. I take an L-theanine pill, 200 milligrams, and that is like the most focused and locked in that I get during the entire day. Have you tried modafinil? No, I have not.
Modafinil. Yeah, I have tried it.
You have?
Yeah. Modafinil is what I used to. So when I lived in India for a year, and modafinil's like, I don't even know if it's knockoff. It didn't feel. It's like Adderall.
Modafinil?
Modafinil.
It's called modafinil.
Is it?
Yeah.
In India they call they call everything like.
I think.
You know.
What's L-theanine about? I think it's derived from green tea. It synergizes with caffeine, and it just like, it has a calming effect. So I've tried taking it a couple of different ways. I've tried taking high doses at night to help with just relaxation. I didn't like it when I did that. And then I tried just a low dose with caffeine, and that really makes you focused when you take it with caffeine, because caffeine makes you generally high energy and just like kind of like all over the place. L-theanine focuses you more. Is it a pill or a powder? I think you can get both. I have a pill. A lot of times they sell it in a pill with caffeine, like a L-theanine caffeine pill combined. I just buy it separately and drink it with coffee.
We haven't tried the salmon burgers from Costco, but they sound good. What would you say is a good amount of peanut butter to have a day? I guess I try to limit to like 2 tablespoons if I can, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm having it every day.
The butter chicken has been a big hit recipe, actually. So many people have made it and shared it, and it seems to be people are liking it. And it's really easy, so a lot of people have made it, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was the goal, because I know Indian food can get really tricky cooking. Like, I'm not good at it, so I wanted to make it easy for me too.
What are the most important ingredients to... Hey, what are the most important ingredients to avoid? I'm starting to study labels, of course. Sugar, maltodextrin, maybe a video explaining the highest GI ingredients. That is a good idea. Dr. Berg actually just did one that was really good. A lot of things, like I've just recently learned, like natural flavoring, like you can hide stuff in that. Natural flavoring could contain maltodextrin. You will never know it. There's a lot of things like that. But yeah, mainly like maltodextrin, dextrose, all the different names for sugar.
Can you do pulled pork or beef instead of canned chicken?
Yeah. Oh, for the pizza are you talking?
Oh, probably.
What are your take on net carbs? Do you minus fiber and sugar alcohols? Yeah. For sugar alcohols, we only minus erythritol. All the other ones kind of have a little bit of carbs.
Exactly. Have you tried Dr. Berg's ice cream? No, we have not. We don't even know where to get it.
I'm very confused about calculating net carbs. On my label for broccoli, for example, it says 0.8 grams of carbs, but fiber is 4.1. So how am I supposed to subtract that?
Where do you live?
Judging by your name and your question, it looks like you don't live in the United States. So in every country other than the United States, they already show net carbs under carbs.
So 0.8 is the net carbs, and 4.1 was subtracted from
Yeah, it's already subtracted.
Yeah.
We don't believe in science over here.
Can you substitute stevia? Yes.
A good substitute could be monk fruit extract or erythritol is what we use.
Powdered.
Powder.
Wow, time went really fast. It's already been an hour, 7 minutes.
But I want to get into some more good questions. What do you guys got? What do you think of Monster low carb drink? Please answer.
I love it.
She drinks it pre-workout a lot of the time.
Yeah, I drink it like maybe 3 out of 7 days. And I've tested after drinking like half a can, and I didn't have any drop in my ketones. I actually went up, but like probably not. I didn't go up because of it, but like natural progression of my keto state upwards.
Have you ever seen a ketogenic restaurant?
No.
A lot of people like say we should start one, or they have ideas to start one.
If I say keto restaurant, like I'm gonna be mad.
Why do you need to make a keto restaurant? Just have a keto menu with like 5 keto items. You don't need a whole restaurant dedicated to it.
That's way too freaking trendy. Like,
yeah.
This is science. This is a way of life. We don't have to have like...
You're just limiting your market.
Are there Atkins restaurants? Because that'd be weird as...
There's vegan restaurants, but that makes sense because...
Vegan's like a big population sect.
And because...
Keto's still small.
Can you explain steady state cardio? What is the difference? Steady state cardio would be like walking on a treadmill. So there's like low intensity steady state, medium intensity, high intensity. Medium intensity steady state is like jogging. High intensity would be like running on like hills and stuff. Low intensity steady state is what we do, which is like walking, brisk pace, On a treadmill.
Can you make more KetoConnect clothing?
We're working on it,
guys.
We need some designs.
It's hard to like get an image or a design or a logo that you want that represents you and you want to sell to people.
Do you guys defend keto diets when normies think it's BS? I find myself having to explain it like 11 times a day when I turn down food.
I don't defend myself. I explain the gist of it, and if they want to have a war, I'm just walking away.
Yeah, I don't find myself having to explain it too much, but I also don't interact with that many people other than Mega.
That's true. Oh, we have no friends.
We went out to lunch yesterday with Mike from Price Plow, though, and if you guys haven't checked out our podcast, check it out. It's good.
Check it.
He gives a
check.
Gotta check.
You should do sweatbands. It's probably not gonna happen. I'm sorry, Crystal.
Sweatbands? We should do headbands.
Sweatbands is like here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, then we
check
can
out
do
my
this
rollies.
all day. Check out my rollies. Check out my rollies. Is that a song?
I don't know. They say it, you know. Saving the podcast for the gym later. Swore, Carmela.
If I eat sugar, would it throw me out of ketosis since I've been doing keto for 3 months, and how long to get back in ketosis? So if you keep your net carbs under 20, you'll be in ketosis a vast majority of the time, and it shouldn't be a huge deal.
Do you guys ever feel bloated on keto? The only times I felt bloated was when I was doing 1 meal a day.
Yeah,
I don't even feel
really.
bloated on my period, guys.
I don't feel very bloated ever on keto. I'm just never not the bloated type, though. I don't get bloated.
Yeah, Matt's
much.
just the here's my 10-pack abs type.
I'm not. Is there a way to be keto vegan or eat minimal animal product keto? I think, honestly, I would not really recommend vegan keto. I would say minimal animal product would be good. Like you throw some eggs in there, maybe fish every now and then. Just try to limit it. You can also mix in a lot of like tofu and the fake meat things they make. A lot of those are low carb. I wouldn't go full vegan keto. That seems like you're very limited. It's tough.
Yeah. Do you suggest intermittent fasting if I've hit a plateau? It's definitely a technique you can experiment with and maybe it'll help. There's a lot of different things. You can adjust your macros. You can incorporate just like have a higher calorie day one day and then, you know, go back to normal.
Yeah, weight loss, you can't expect it's just going to go like this. Like your body's going to need to collect itself every now and then. You might need to adjust your macros downward though. You'll live 2 days longer. I don't know what that's in reference to. Is tofu keto friendly? A lot of people like to stay away from it just because soy. But if you get like some good organic fermented tofu, I eat it. I eat tofu occasionally. Why do people say not to eat dairy on keto? I love eating dairy. I don't think people say dairy is not keto really ever. A lot of people have just found dairy to have negative effects on them and they feel better without it. Something worth trying in my opinion, but it's totally fine if you eat dairy. No one says dairy is not keto. I love oat fiber. Can you make more recipes using it? We have a bunch. We have like five or so recipes.
What, oat fiber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone back to having a carb meal such as fries or a burger, or are you never going back? In special circumstances, we would probably try stuff like if we were on vacation in Naples, we would have pizza probably. But just for the purpose of having like a burger, I would just have it without the bun.
Yeah.
And not eat the fries. I'd have a salad.
Is erythritol only available online? That we've seen. I think people have seen it in Whole Foods, but yeah, we get ours on Amazon in bulk. So,
Do you carb cycle? No, we tried it for a month. We're gonna have a video on that. Not a huge fan of it.
Just because of the way we felt when we were back on ketosis, like it took us longer to get back into it, and we felt less productive.
You're basically not doing keto at that point, I feel like, if you're really doing hard carb ups once a week. But I did make some really good gains in the gym.
Your deep dish pizza is great. Thank you.
Do you guys do IF or just keto on a regular basis?
Now we do keto on a regular basis. We did an IF though. Matt used to do IF religiously.
Yeah. We throw an IF in occasionally as it like if it's an easy day to do it, maybe I'll do it. But it's not something I go out of my way to do anymore.
New to keto, what recipe of yours should I try? I personally recommend not doing any crazy recipes at first. Stick into the basics until you get bored of the basics. But we do have like crispy wings and crispy chicken thighs.
We have the French omelet. You could try that.
French
that's basic.
omelet. Yeah, so anything like
butter chicken. That's a pretty good one.
Butter chicken. We have a breakfast casserole, like eggs, broccoli, like, you know, something simple.
Is running a food blog super expensive? I feel like buying so many ingredients for test batches and constantly cooking must be on the more expensive side. We do spend a lot of money on groceries, but we can justify it because the food blog makes us money too. So like every money we put into groceries makes it up 15% remaining on my phone. We make the money back off of the recipes.
It's just like you working and then eating out every other night. Like your job pays for your life. Our job is food blogging and it pays for our life.
Yeah, that's why your company has free pens at work, basically.
Which you should be stealing.
Any chicken wing rub recipes? No, we need to...
So we had a great chicken wing
Don't
video,
tell them.
But Matt messed it up because he didn't do the slightest bit of research beforehand and knows the difference between pink peppercorn and Szechuan peppercorn. So now we can't post the video because he's so scared of putting it up.
Well, it's wrong. Are nitrates and nitrites bad for you? I don't know a lot about them. I think there's a lot of science that says they lead to cancer and things like that. But I would have to look into those. I eat nitrates with bacon occasionally. Should I listen to Mike Dolce? A lot of people recommend him. I need to give him a listen. I eat 3 to 4 Slim Jims a day. They have the perfect... What did someone say?
They have the perfect keto macros.
I think every Slim Jim has like 2 net carbs.
Just count the cal. I mean, they also just are gross. They're delicious, but they're like gross, right? What is Matt's phone always dying?
It was like 85% when we started.
It's just a bad phone.
What are you eating for 0 carb week? We still have to research this.
Yeah, but we will be making a video and we'll do another live session and then we'll tell you. I'm drinking water.
I'm drinking
Powerade
Zero. You guys and Jason Whitrock blow my mind. Whoa, you're lumping us in with Jason Whitrock?
Thanks. Is tandoori chicken keto friendly?
I love how you pronounce that.
Why?
Because.
How do you say it?
Tandoori.
So wrong. Just kidding. Tandoori chicken, it's usually marinated in yogurt, so it's not the friendliest.
But I have a homemade yogurt recipe coming.
But we're going to try and make it for you guys.
Yeah, we're doing Sunday live streams from now on, I think. Yeah. And guys, if you hit the bell on our channel, you get notified when we do live streams. Thoughts on drinking a protein powder shake for a meal replacement? Not a huge fan. I would say you get some fat into that meal too. I don't like just going pure whey protein as a meal. Is it time to carb up periodically on keto? Like maybe 150 carbs? Yeah, throw one in there. See how you feel. Why do you think you need to though? Are you struggling a little bit?
Can you see... Yes. We are making butter chicken tonight and we marinated the chicken in homemade whole milk yogurt and it was awesome. That sounds great. Is it normal to be constipated? And if so, do you have any tips? So a lot of people have one or the other, I've noticed.
It's not normal.
Yeah, so up your veggies, up your water. Definitely.
Magnesium can help. MCT oil can help. Just like coconut oil, some fats.
Yeah, just a spoon of coconut oil.
Favorite bodybuilder?
Jerry Ward.
Jerry Ward. Shouts Jerry Ward. Podcast coming soon. Do you guys know Jerry Ward? I actually like Phil Heath a little bit. He has a bad rap from that documentary. Everyone was like on Kai Green's side after that.
Why?
I don't know. R.I.P. Rich Piana.
Do fats such as MCT oil with whey protein make it less insulin triggering?
I do believe... So MCT oil, maybe not as much, but yeah, having a high-fat meal can dampen the insulin response of the other foods in that meal. I haven't tested it with whey protein, and I looked online and I couldn't find much data on this. I actually did look this up. I think I'm going to test it myself, though.
You guys should go on vacation and blog how to be keto.
We've done that.
Yeah, and we will do it. We're going to Vegas.
Oh, Jason Whitrock, too, as a bodybuilder. I forgot. Do y'all follow Michelle Rock? Yeah, I love her channel. I just recently saw this like sous vide Starbucks recipe, the sous vide egg bites things.
She made them?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you use almond flour instead of coconut flour for tortilla recipe? No, they're definitely not substitutable, unfortunately. It's a 4-to-1 ratio, almond coconut flour, respectively. But I don't know if it would work. I haven't tried.
I don't think it would work. Have you ever used bone broth protein? See, I just use whey isolate protein. I don't think there's any need for all these crazy... Because all you're getting is protein. Like, if you use bone broth protein, are you getting added benefits? I don't really think so. I think you just want, like...
The chains.
Whey isolate protein is just protein. Like, it's the most... it's the easiest absorbed protein in your body. Bone broth is... I don't see any need for, like, paying extra money for this bone broth protein.
Sources of potassium. We have an electrolyte video. Spinach, avocado, cheese. Cheese has some potassium. Nuts.
Yeah.
MCT oil can have a taste. Some seem tasteless. Some have taste.
We should go.
Yeah.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes.
And I'm starved.
All right, guys. Next Sunday. And we have a bunch of good videos coming this week. Definitely check out our podcast, guys. Leave us a review if you want to be entered to win an Amazon gift card and a Keto for Normies t-shirt.
Bye, guys. We love you.
See ya.